Well, hey guys, what's going on YouTube? Good to see you guys. Welcome. Welcome to Sunday Night Charts. I see 28 of you already waiting in the queue. What's up? Hey, Testimony Tattoo. Not sure what I called or if somebody else called anything, but awesome. Glad things went positive for you. What's up, Leo? What's up, my man? How are you? Hey, My Truth 27. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Yeah, and then there's Donald McCoy. It'll go up or down. All done. Good night. What's up, People's Gardener? Good to see you. And then Neil Smith left the pub early just for my stream. I am honored. I'm honored. Simon G. Hey, how are you? All right, guys. Well, listen, for those of you brand new to the channel, welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. I'm an Elliott Wave trader. Here's what that means. That means I look at the market. I look for patterns of 5s and 3s on the chart. I apply Elliott Wave theory to those 5s and 3s to try to come up with where we think price might be going, because those 5s and 3s form larger structures. Those structures are common structures we see over and over and over again in the market, and they become somewhat predictable if your interpretation of those 5s and 3s are correct. So with that said, I'm going to do my very best tonight just to identify those 5s and 3s. We're going to put them together, see if we can come up with a plan for where Bitcoin might be going. We're going to show you a bull scenario, a bear scenario, and, leave you to trade it. Trading and technical analysis are two different things, guys. You got to realize that any analysis at any given moment of time changes when more information comes into the market. So if more information comes, we're fluid with the market. So you got to realize that. Some of you that think I'll put a video out tonight because I got a brazen title tonight. It says Major Bitcoin Dump Coming ? I don't know if it's coming or not, but it's an idea. It's a topic I want to talk about. It's a possibility, and I want to look at it with you, okay? And look at least what the possibilities are that I'm seeing. But whether it happens or not, I'm not here to say whether it's going to happen or not. I can't predict the future. The market does whatever it wants to do. It is what it is. And so we're always looking to get an edge on the market, and we're going to apply it with Elliott Wave tonight. So I'm not here tonight propagating any certainties. I teach people how to trade. We never know. We never know what the market's going to do. We talk about that constantly in our trading group, that what we're trying to do is look at high probability moves of the market based upon the structures that we're seeing. This weekend, I'll be honest with you, this last week and this weekend, super, super hard, difficult trading. There's been some easy parts of it, but some parts of this have just been super hard to understand. We're in a location where the market's been kind of going sideways. It's been creating a sideways action, and it's just really miserable when it does that. So anyway, with that said, we're going to do our very best to analyze the market, show you what I'm seeing, and then we'll go from there, guys. Don't forget, it's not financial advice, just showing you a view of the market. I'm not showing you an all-inclusive view of the market, simply one way that the market can be looked at. With that said, internet seems to be fine. Chuck, thanks for asking, buddy. Appreciate you being here tonight too, man. Virginia, always faithful watcher. So appreciate you. Thanks so much. Let's see. There's Ryan Lewis. What's up, buddy? How's it going? Ernest of Gaia. Hello, my sir. I love your name. It's one of my favorite YouTube names. I love it. I heart trash. I hate the trash, man. I hate the trash, but love you, buddy. Good to see you. Hey, what's up? Lee Jacobson in Florida. What's up? I live in misery here, buddy. Of course, I love Florida. My wife's family lives in Port St. Lucie, Florida. So, and also Tampa Bay area as well. So, good to see you. All right, 69 of you here. Let's go ahead and jump into the charts. I'm going to get into the analysis. Going to go as fast as I can. There's my buddy Seth. What's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. We're going to get right into the charts, see what we're looking at, see where the charts could go, and go from there. All right, let's jump in. All right, where do we start? Oh, this is so hard. Let's see here. Take a drink of lemonade and get settled. Let's jump in. Hey, my man Matt, what's up, buddy? All right, I'm going to ignore the chat for a little while. So if I did not recognize you, please forgive me. Please. Oh, there's MJ. I missed you. I want to make sure I hit you, buddy. There you go, MJ. And Bangkok. Wow. There's Chi there. Good to see you. And Margin Trader. Okay, I've got to ignore the rest of the people coming in, but it's really good to see y'all. Glad you're here. I'm a people person, so I love to share and talk and get to know you guys a bit. So anyway, all right, let's jump into the analysis. I'm going to ignore you guys for a while. All right, so Bitcoin, where are we? Dang it. Let's see. I'm going to just recreate all this stuff here. We'll just zoom out. Look at the charts here. Okay. Where we are up here, okay, looks like there's a couple things going on. Again, we're identifying 5s and 3s. That's the trick here, trying to identify 5s and 3s. We know that we've got an impulse working here. This was an impulse wave. And the question is this impulse wave finished with 5 waves? Was that a finished 5 waves? Complete? Done? It's a super possibility that was 5 waves and it completed right here. What's the evidence that it's complete? Well, I've got a 5-wave delineation that makes sense right there. There's the 4th wave and the 5th wave. I've got divergence here between the top of the 3rd and the top of the 5th wave, which is what we expect to see on the higher time frame. So I've got divergence. I've got 5-wave subwave count. There's a possibility that was the top of 5 waves. Now, what would that be? Well, we got a 5-wave, a 3-wave, and a 5-wave. It could be some kind of an ABC right there. Now, what I've been calling for and talking about here is a potential, come on, there we go, a potential larger flat. Now, I have since gravitated away from this count. In fact, I am gravitating away from this count based on this price structure for now. Because it sucks. but that price structure really sucks. But I was looking at this possibility for a flat, an expanded flat. We come down here, we retest 30K, maybe 38K, in that ballpark. And shoot, it could go all the way down to 20K. I even have targets that are lower than that, but I don't think they'd go lower than that. But anyway, regardless, this would work its way down to the downside, and then we would get our Ultra Moon Boy count. Guys, we would be going up to 150 to 200K from there. Okay, so that's an idea. I'm gravitating away from that particular subwave count. I don't see it happening, at least right now. Okay, let's dig into what I am seeing, mainly because, guys, I don't like this ABC, and if I'm saying that's finished right here, I've got a 3-wave move that surpassed the top of that. That's not what I would expect to see if we were coming down from here, okay? If we were coming down from here, I would not look for a 3-wave move that breaks the top there, okay? Now, I do not believe that this is the top of this 5-wave move. I don't believe that that's wave 5. Okay, I know a lot of you are probably trying to count this wave something like this. Anybody learning Elliott wave out there? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're trying to count that as wave 5. That would not be wave 5 either, because wave 5 has 5 subwaves within its wave system, and there are not 5 subwaves there. Okay, so there are only 3 subwaves that I see there. All right, so that being said, not looking good. I was looking for this move right here, which is a larger correction. It's a flat correction. It's what we call an expanded flat, where the B wave, which is right there, overtakes the origin of the A wave, makes you think everything's going up, and then comes back down, kind of like this larger expanded flat that we were looking at, except I don't think that's playing right yet. It may be coming, but I don't think it's playing quite right yet, okay? And I see a bunch of people popping in. Sorry, I'm being a little I'm ignoring you guys, but hello and good to see you. Anyway, what is this doing here? Well, I don't know if this is 5 waves finished right there, or we're in the middle of some kind of 4th wave now, okay? Where we have a 3-wave to the downside, a 3-wave to the upside. Now, I'm looking for 5 waves to the downside, but man, I didn't expect it to make it quite so big if this is 5 waves to the downside. But this is the potential dump that I see happening tonight, that we actually get a 5-wave move. We're actually in wave 2 right now, finishing up wave 2 tonight or tomorrow, and then we're going to start looking for the downside, pulling the fibs on that sucker. I'd be watching this area right here, the 1618, which is perfectly confluent with the top of that wave right there. It's also confluent if we look left over here with the bottom of this wave, the bottom of these waves. Okay, so we got several hits over here. So this range right here is pretty good. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we really got some momentum to the downside and came down to these areas even down here. Okay, I'm going to draw a trend line right here. Boom, just like so. And wouldn't be surprised to see this come down and tag a trend line, maybe even bust through it just a little bit. And if that's the case, if this happens, do I know if it's going to happen? No, it's just an idea I'm sharing. Okay, I don't know if it's going to happen, but it could, and we'll dig into this higher lower time frame stuff going on in just a minute. But if that does happen, then what we're looking at very likely here is a 1 2 1 1 2. This is a really bullish count. That we get a dump, we get back down to 53K range, ballpark area, 50K in that area, maybe even 47, 48K. We retest that area, grab some liquidity, and then we start rocketing up, and that's when we go to, that's when moon, guys. That's when we would head up and go on to see higher 150K, $200 targets, $200,000 targets. There for Bitcoin. So that's a possibility here, guys. That is a total possibility. That's a count we're watching as a 1 2 1 2. Does it have to play like that? No. Let me show you another count here. So there's one idea I've just presented to you that we get a 1 2 1 2, and we'd be looking for 5 waves to the downside from this top here. What else could it be? What else could it be? Remove that drawing. Well, what else it could be is some kind of a 1 2 right down here. This could be wave 3, wave 4, and this is actually wave 5. Okay, that is finished, and we're now correcting. Now, again, we'd still be looking for 3 waves to the downside, and that totally could be part of that. But it might be starting with a flat. We might get a 3-wave pullback and then another correction down, which what it does, it gives us a larger correction that gets us back down to this region right down here, retesting 40K. Now, if that's the case, this would be a bullish count too. I don't know if it's as bullish, but it's bullish enough for sure. But this all would be a 5-wave structure with a 3-wave pullback right there, and then we would be mooning after that as well. So, Raymond, when we've been talking about these targets and talking about these structures, the structure hasn't played out. The market takes time. You got to understand your comment somewhat kind of ignorant, because you don't understand that things take time to play out. I didn't say what time it would take or whatever. I just said if you start seeing structure moving down a particular direction, we would target those areas. We haven't seen any structure yet that's targeting 20K. I've laid off the 20K. If you want to offer something that's positive and something that's kind in the channel in the comments, you go ahead. But if you're gonna offer some crap comments. Jim always says 30K, 20K, but nothing ever happens. Well, that's just ignorance, number one. And if you want to retract that comment and apologize, fine. Otherwise, I'm just going to hide you from the channel, because that just kind of crap is just no good. You can just go find another channel to watch, man, because we don't need ignorance around here. We want classy people. That understand, at least, or trying to understand the market, trying to understand somebody else's perspective, and is not trolly. Okay, so let's not be trolly. You can, guys. I've just lost all patience with unclassy people. I don't mind if y'all disagree with me or if you have a different idea, right? I don't mind if you have a different idea. That's fine. I don't care. I just be classy about how you present your ideas, okay? And then if you're going to be negative, go to a different channel, okay? Because I just don't need that kind of negative energy. We got enough negativity in this world, guys. I don't need to be arguing with you guys. We got people running this world that are evil, and the times are close. We're in biblical times, guys. So anyway, Raymond, best wishes to you. Stay around if you want to be classy, okay? All right. So let me just remind you guys to stay classy, okay? Because I'm never here to tell you where I think the market's definitely going. I just appreciate that, Raymond. Thank you. You might just clarify your comment then. Yeah, the market just takes time. If you're the market just goes as slow as crap. I can draw these lines very quickly, but you got to realize, like for instance, right here, when I draw this line here, this is into December here. This is end of November, December when I've drawn that line right there. That's a December move. So you have to pay attention. When I draw a line, look at the dates at the bottom of the chart if you want a time estimate, so you kind of understand how long things take. Okay, but this is that line right there, just drawing that right there, boom, boom, boom. That it's a real quick on the chart, but it doesn't mean the chart's going to make that like in 5 minutes. So maybe that'll help you in the future for your expectations. Good. I don't want to treat you like a troll. If you're not a troll, apology accepted, my brother, and we'll move on from there. Hope that helps you. Just check out the dates at the bottom as I draw stuff on the chart, and you'll get an idea of about where we're looking. Just an idea there. Okay. All right. We are Neil in biblical times. I'm telling you what. I am a believer. I'm a Bible believer. I firmly believe the scriptures, and I love Jesus. And he told us this stuff was going to happen. So we live in scary times, guys. Scary times. Y'all be safe. Praying for you and praying for just my people around here, just for wisdom and how do we navigate this world? Because this world is we're losing freedom, and that freedom. And it's in the name of your public safety, and so many lies are out there. And anyway, we got Bitcoin, and we've got the Fed, and we've got all these just all these pieces of the puzzle just sitting here, and I'm trying to figure out how they go together. And it's just, but at the end of the day, the Lord is on the throne, and He's in control, and He knows what He's doing. So I trust Him. But I am preparing myself for scary times. So you guys be ready. When I say scared, I don't mean like in a fearful way, that debilitating new, and I appreciate that comment. We'll have the grace that we need at the time we need it. Absolutely, Virginia. I think it's going to be fine. But this is this stuff. Jesus said, don't fear and don't be dismayed. I've told you beforehand. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, just be safe, guys. All right, let's get back into the charts. Enough, not enough of that, but you guys came to hear that. But okay, so basically, and hey, guys, everybody else, let's not pick on Raymond. He clarified what he meant, and we've forgiven him. I've forgiven him, and we're all ignorant at times. I just be classy. It's really all right if you disagree with what I'm thinking. People misunderstand me. I just don't like attitudes of people, and I have a very low tolerance anymore. I'll tell you what, because it's hard for me to sit here for 2 hours sometimes sharing my thoughts. When people trash your thoughts, who wants their ideas trashed? Listen, I just want my ideas valued, whether you like it or not. It's another thing. Just value the fact that I'm willing to come here and share, right? And I would love to hear your ideas as well and chat with you guys about your ideas. All right, back to what we were saying. So trying to understand what's going on here in context. We could have, I've offered a potential idea that we have a 1-2-1-2 super bullish count. We get back down here to 55, 53K in that ballpark. The way this wave is currently looking, it's really looking like it might come way down. Just depends on what this market gives us. Okay. We may have a really dumpy week this week. We'll see. We'll see. But that said, we could have a 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 5. And then we could have some kind of really, really three-wave move there, a three-wave move there, and then another three-wave. Some kind of complex correction that takes forever to come down. People might even be feeling like it's a bear market starting again when it takes so many months. It take this right here, Raymond, just to give you an idea, all that I just drew on the chart to play out. We're on the 6-hour chart. This would take into the middle of February for all of that to play out if what I just drew actually happened. Okay, so that gives you an idea of how long it would take for price to get down there. So you got to be patient in this market. Hopefully that idea, guys. Hopefully that idea or looking at the dates here helps you understand what you are expecting to see. And when you're expecting to see it as I offer ideas here, okay? All right, so a couple of ideas. This could be part of a large, complex correction. It could be part of a 1-2-1-2. All right, what else could it be? There's a chance. I don't like this count as much. I was thinking we would probably get 5 waves down to here and we'd get a running flat in here and then up we go. But I'm starting not to believe that that's the count, okay? I'm starting to believe that that's not the count. I was really looking at this as an A, a B, and looking for C, 5 waves. If this is 5 waves right here, and it is, by the way, that's 5 waves there. Oh, guys, that is so truncated and so small. And if they go up from here, we didn't even make the 786, guys. We didn't even make the 786. If that's a running flat right there, and this was our 5-wave move, and that's what we got, and that's all we get, oh man, what a really crappy move in the market. And guys, this thing blows to the upside from here. That's a possibility. A break of that high is no good. No good at all for this downside count that I have. So guys, the downside count that I have, both of the counts that I have, generally speaking, do not fare well or bode well if we break the high. So if we go up from here and make an all-time high, guys, that is not good. Not good, not good for the counts that I'm sharing. Okay? So that's how you're going to know if you can just completely ignore the 5-wave move that I've just shared for you for the downside. If this thing comes up and breaks the high, we're going to have to recount. Okay, we're going to have to understand all of this in some other way. Okay, some other way. Now, a question was just asked: is this a fractal of the last? Blake, it can just wick the high. If it breaks it, it's no good. Now, it doesn't mean it can't go down. It's just the counts that I just offered are invalid. Now, there are ways that those counts can become valid again once other structures are formed, but the count as I shared it would no longer be valid. So any wick above that high would be an invalidation. Okay. All right. So is this a fractal of the last all-time high? I say no to that answer. Why do I say no to that? Let me show you. In this particular count here, we had a clear 5 waves working. Okay. So from the bottom here, we had a 1, a 2. Okay. Then we had a 3, 4, and this was the 5th wave right there. Okay, and that 5th wave was an ending diagonal. Now it is possible, back to your question, that this could be possibly an ending diagonal working. Although I'm not inclined to think so yet, but it totally could be. So if this is an ending diagonal right here, then what we're looking for is something like this. This would be basically. So the ending diagonal is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And we'd be looking for something similar like that. Gets us up to that 72 72K target. And see, this is what I mean, guys. If we break the top, it means the count that I just shared would be invalid, but it doesn't mean it doesn't mean that we can't go down. We can go down a different way. If this is, I'm not inclined to this count. I really am not. But let's just say this is correct and we do get some kind of an ending diagonal like this. Okay, that means we would be expecting out of that 5-wave move, and come on, we'd be expecting an impulse down, a 5-wave move to the downside that would break straight down out of that. It would be pretty a straight down move. So we kind of come up here and keep ourselves climbing. We get up there and we climb, and everybody thinks we're going to 73K or so. In that ballpark, and then boom, it breaks down, and that would be the dump that would begin. Now that could come down. They could come down in 3 waves. We could get 5, and then a 3, and then a 5 like that. Okay, or it could come down and create a 5-wave move like that. Which in this case, again, that's when we would say, hey, that big expanded flat is working. Okay, so if this is an ending diagonal, we could break the high still, okay, and still come down, okay, but my counts as I shared earlier would be incorrect. So that was what I meant when I say, hey, we could still go down, okay. 83 Madden, is that what you're thinking, buddy? Do you like that count? Is that the one for you? Is that what you're thinking? Because basically what that would be is we would have some kind of an A, B, C here. Okay, in the middle, and then this ultimately would be the A, B, and we'd be looking for wave C. You guys are talking. Hey, margin trader, I'm not sure what happened to you, buddy, but Chemo probably just responded to maybe there was cussing or something in your comment. I don't know. So he probably just moderated that. We try to keep the channel fairly clean, so I'm not sure what happened. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for coming by. And anyway, yeah, sorry if you had a bad experience there, but don't worry. Sometimes I react too quickly to people's comments because I'm thin-skinned sometimes. But I try to squelch the trolls. That's one of the reasons I made y'all become subscribers to be able to comment. Because generally trolls don't like to subscribe to a channel that they're going to troll. They just like to troll it. So at least I'll make them subscribe first before they offer their troll comments. But it seems to have actually fixed the problem to some degree. So, all right. Yeah. All right. So there's some ideas, guys. There's some. I really don't know what's happening. I really don't. Okay, but let's zoom in. And I just offered ideas here. I offered ideas where we have a 5-wave move that finished. We got a 3-wave pullback, and guys, what this would be after that is Moon Boy. Okay, I'm Moon Boy after that. Ah, Chino, my man. I'm so sorry. Hello. Is that a dab? Is that a dab icon? I love it if it is. All right. Hey, nice, Davis. Congratulations. All right. So let's. That's great. Yeah. In this case, People's Gardener, this would actually be a 4th wave, not because we're missing a lot of the other data on this chart because of the Bybit USDT chart. But yeah, this would actually be a wave 4 on the log scale. A big wave 4. Then going up for wave 5.
Good night.
Oh, good night, son. Love you, buddy.
Love you too.
Say good night to everybody on YouTube. Since you wanted to come troll the channel.
What?
You wanted to come troll the channel. What are you eating?
Fries.
Eating French fries right before bed.
Mm-hmm.
Stellar.
It's a great midnight snack.
Yeah, and it's 8:30. This is Samuel, guys. This is my buddy. All right, good night, man. Get out of here.
Nah, I'm taking over your channel and turning it into Roblox. I'm just.
Bye. Good night. All right. That's my boy. That's my youngest. Oh, Greg, that's great to hear, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the Discord, my brother. Of course, we've had a really rough couple of days, a big couple I don't know burger days. I've been kind of bummed out at the lives because just the small time frame analysis has been super challenging here. So anyway, all right, and even now, wave structure's kind of doing something funky. What's that? 3 up. Let me just take a peek at Ethereum here. What it's doing. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, we'll come back to that in just a minute. All right, let's go to small time frame. Just do some small time frame analysis. I gave you some ideas on the macro. I don't know which one of those we're going to play. We gotta see. We got to see what's going on up here, and we got to see this play out a little bit to get some more clarity here. Okay, so let's zoom in on the 1 hour chart and spend some time on this wave here. Now, what I'm seeing here is I pretty much that's a 3-wave move, pretty clear, pretty plain. Okay, looking at this, best I can tell, that's 3 waves, guys, right there. That's 3 waves. Now, I think that 3 waves finishes right here, and then we've got an impulse to the downside. So the way I'm looking at this right now, I'm looking at this as an impulse to the downside right there. It's got to finish right here. This broke the low, and then I got 3 waves up. We're not, doesn't look like we're finished with the 3 waves up. Looks like we need some more up to go. Okay, so waiting patiently for this wave to finish to the upside. Once that finishes, then we're looking for a big wave to the downside, probably 5 waves, something like that. We'd pull the fibs on that guy. Try to get some target there, somewhere in the ballpark of, yeah, that looks pretty decent. Could come even lower than that. And that would be the first, this would be the dump this week. This is what we would play out this week, most likely, this. And then we'd be looking, to figure out what happens after that. Okay, what that could be is a larger A, B, and C right there. Okay, let's pull the fibs on this guy right here, from here to there. Yeah, and that puts us right here, somewhere around 53 to 54K in that ballpark. Bottom of this wave right there is a really, really nice target zone. Remember, they can go even deeper than that. They can go deeper than you think it's going to go. So yeah, there's a count right there, guys. There's a possibility right there. So we're in a 1-2. We're looking for this wave, this 2-wave to finish. Let's zoom in on that wave and do a little work on that wave now. Okay, so let's go to the 5-minute chart. And now we're just going to work on this 2-wave here. How am I reading that? Well, first off, I'm reading this as the bottom of wave 5. The best I can tell, this really super ugly impulse, but this impulse finished right there. Best I can tell. Okay, that's assumption number 1. Now, I'm looking for 3 waves to play out right here and this, and it looks like we're really, really close here to 3 waves. And you'll notice, looks like we got some kind of leading diagonal here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Like that. Looks like a nice leading diagonal. Then we got a really, really super, super ugly 3-wave move out of it. Maybe that goes right there as an ugly 3-wave move. Something like that. Anyway, this is super trash is what that wave is. This wave was super trash. I was expecting it down to come up and then come down one more time. It did not. It did not. Now we're looking for 5 waves to the upside. Now I did not. As far as I can tell, we're in the middle of the 4th wave right now. 2618 area, looking for the 4th wave, and I'd like to see a 5th wave move to the. I'd like to see a 5th wave to the upside. It really would be nice to see that 5th wave. Whether we get it or not, it doesn't have to come. A lot of times they like to finish with these structures here. It looks like 3 waves, but they call it 5 and they move on. They call it an impulse and move on. Okay, we've hit the 786. It totally could be reversing from right here, but my guess is that this is gonna, maybe come back down, come back up for one more wave to the upside. I'd like to see that divergence play on the 5-minute chart, like so. Get the divergence between the waves, and then down we go. And that'd be a good way to look at this. Okay. So I see you guys are having fun in the conversation. So good to see you guys chatting. Sorry, I'm ignoring you guys, but hopefully this is helping you. All right. So this is the way I'm looking at the wave here, guys. So I'm looking at this as an A wave here. That would be B, and now we're looking for C to finish. C needs 5 waves, and I'm looking to count this wave something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Looking for 5 to finish. Now, is 5 done? I can't tell you. I don't know. Yeah, wave 5 might come tomorrow. No, I don't know. Andrew, I think that's probably too long because this is such a small time frame wave. Unless they take this 4th wave and triangle it out. So they could be forming a triangle right now, which is totally possible. So, in other words, let's zoom in on the 2-minute chart here and look at this wave right here. In the 4th wave, guys, sometimes we get what we call triangles. And a triangle is made up of 3 wave shapes. Okay, so what we would look for is some kind of series of 3 waves, and there would be 5 of them. Okay, and we'd see a triangular type shape. Something like this. And so I'd be looking for, I got 3 down, 3 up, 3 down, 3 up, 3 down. Okay, and we'd label that something like A, B, C, D, E. That's the way we do it in Elliott. Okay, and then up we go. So there's a possibility, guys. There's an idea for you that it could be triangling out, and that would take, this would take all morning. It'd play until the wee hours, 1 o'clock in the morning. If it plays, this could take longer to play, but if that plays like that, then 1, 2 o'clock in the morning from now, it's about 5-6 hours from now to finish out. What it would do, generally speaking, they'll break out of the triangle to the upside, get to target, and then dump right after that. So the 4th wave, if it triangles on us, we get 1 wave to the upside, and then boom, down we go. That's usually the way they play. Okay. Hey, New, I don't know that chart. If you want to post it, I'll be glad to, or give me a link. I'll be glad to pull it up and take a peek at it. Do we have divergence? I'm not seeing divergence on this time frame. Not seeing divergence on this time frame. Yeah, early Monday morning. Yep. That's yep, just about 5 hours, 6 hours from now. Yep. Hey Stetson, I will definitely get time for you. I always get time for super chats, so I'll definitely get to OXT right after the Bitcoin analysis. But hang in there until the Bitcoin analysis, my man. Appreciate that. Thank you for that kind gift. Totally appreciate it, and I'll get to OXT for you. All right, so we've worked our way in from the macro count, guys, all the way into the micro count on the 2-minute chart, and this is kind of what this is an idea. I don't know if this is going to play out or not. We'll see. Yeah, my pleasure, Jeff Aldana, no problem. Missed you in the Discord. I haven't talked to you in a while, buddy. Anyway, this is an idea. It doesn't have to play, but I can see it plausibly playing out. That everybody's expecting. We got this pump. Whenever you get these pumps here, everybody's expecting a pullback and then a continuation, but then it's not continuing. It just kind of 3 waves you to death. It keeps you in this range for a little while, and then finally breaks out of the range after all night long making a triangle. So anyway, that's an idea. Let's see if that plays. I really kind of like that idea a lot. So yeah. All right, so let's summarize the analysis here of Bitcoin. Then we're going to go to OXT because we got a super chat, and remember all the rules for the super chats is as super chats come in, the order in which they come in are the order of preference, and I'll definitely do any chart, any market. I'll be glad to look at the Elliott wave structure, but let me encourage you not to send crap coins because a lot of times, especially if it's a new coin, I can't really do any Elliott wave count on it for you. It's going to be if you want to just give me money with as a super chat, I'm perfectly happy doing that. But I'm just letting you know that we're not going to have much to offer on crap coins from an Elliott wave perspective. I know how crap coins move. They're just pump and dump coins, generally speaking. The market uses them just to pump them up randomly and then dump them, and just to make money that way. So be careful on sending super chats for coins that don't have a lot of history and that aren't really moving like Bitcoin moves or like Ethereum, the major market cap moves. Okay, because there's not a whole lot Elliott wave can do for you there and in the analysis there. Davis is asking, so we're leaving wave 3, going up a 5th on the BTC weekly chart. I don't know about that. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just give you I'll do a log scale chart for you in just a minute. But let me review where I think we are on the BTC chart. Okay. I'm going to duplicate this chart and leave that working. Okay, so on the 10-minute chart, looking for this. No longer think that's ABC anymore. I think this is A, B. Looking for C. I need 5 finished waves. I need to see 5 finished waves get up here. Pull the fibs. Looking for the one-to-one extent, 66.6. Oh, man, I need a different number than that. I don't want 666. 67K, 67, 66.7 in that ballpark, in that range. Okay, and then once we get up there, finishing 5 waves, then we'd be looking for a downward move. We could be making a triangle right in here before we go up. And then make our downward move. Now, if that goes down, we'd be looking, zooming out to the 2-hour chart, we'd be looking for 5 waves to the downside. What would that look like? Something like this. 1, 2, whenever that's finished. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, we're talking into December or making that wave, guys. It's going to take weeks for this to come down, most likely, just depending on how fast they want to dump it. But that would be a 5-wave move to the downside that ultimately would be part of A, B, and C. Now, if this idea plays out, again, we're watching this target right over here. I'm just reviewing all what I've shared. We'd zoom out a little bit more. What would that be? That could be 2 things. That could be part of a 1-2-1-2. Where we have 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we're up going big time to the upside, like major big time bullish. We go to 100K and higher once we get down to this range first, and then we go up. Okay, Or the other idea is that this becomes a little bit more complex like this, and this becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, three-wave pullback, and then we go. Okay, so this could be get a little bit more complex. Either way, we should get a 5-wave move down to this region, 53K to 50K in that ballpark. Some 5-wave move, and then some kind of move off of that to the upside after that. So that's a good buy zone, whether we go up here or we come up in 3 waves and then come back down. So we'd have to wait for that. So those are the basic ideas for now, guys. The basic ideas. If I were to draw that, I would kind of draw it like this as a vector here. I'd draw something like this, okay? Or we would get a little bit more complex as a, come on, W, X, and a Y, where we go down after we go up, okay? And then we go there, okay? All right, so right now in the small time frame, I'm kind of watching for this triangle. Looking pretty good for this to be kind of a triangle. Get up here, trade that, as far as get up here, then back down. So let's see what happens if we get that triangle or not. All right, Stetson with let's see. Just reading your comments, guys. Okay, let's go to OXT because Stetson has requested. All right, what's it doing here? That's a 3-day chart right there. Hey, New, I'll definitely get to yours next. You in Switzerland, my man? Three. It's looking about finished. OXT is looking about done. Looks like you got an ending diagonal working here. So I'm looking at this as a W, X, and a Y wave, okay? And look at this last wave here as a B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe one more hit to the high. Maybe. So it might go up one more time. But it's looking pretty close to being done. You are in take profit zone, the best I can tell. Here, let's see where we are. Yep, you're already in the 1414 zone right here. It might pump up to 1618 one more time, but this is looking very much down. I would draw a line on your this is the daily here. Draw a line. You see that nice trend line right there? If you break that to the downside, she's gone. Okay. You might even go down to the 4 hour. Let's see what the 4 hour trend. The 4 hour. Ooh, the 4 hour trend is beautiful. 4 hour trend right there. Draw that RSI trend there. Looks like you're going to get that hit one more time. Okay. So it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Looks like it needs to go up one more time. Best I can tell. One more time. It'd be nice. Otherwise, if it just breaks this and comes down, that would seem a little early. But Stetson, looks like OXT is about finished with this particular move. Looking like a 3-wave move. The best I can see. I got 3 up. Oh. I got 3 up, I got 3 down, I got 3 up. That's what we call a WXY. Coming back to this region, overall, we're looking for a larger move like this. All the charts are looking like this, guys, with this down move. All the charts are kind of looking like this with this down move. So watch out for that guy. There you go, Stetson. Hope that helps. Let me know if there's anything else you want to look at on that particular chart. I got stuffy nose, guys. All right, let's see. Okay, so new, which chart do you want me to look at? Is it called dollar time? Is that what it's called? It's called time. And what do you want it? What do you want it to be against? Against Bitcoin, against Ethereum. Oh, check market cap. Which chart do you want me to look at? Yeah. What's the ticker symbol? I'll wait for that. Okay. Hey, Rob, living the dream. Happy Sunday to you, buddy. Um. So this looks like a W, and then we got an X, and then we got a Y. This looks about finished right here from my wave count here. Looking about done. I don't have any divergence here, so maybe you're going to get a 4 and then a 5. And then once that's done, then it goes down. That's on the 6-hour chart. But not oversold yet here on this wave axe time. But that looks like a WXY right there, the best I can tell. Which means it may be coming down one more time. Guys, thanks for the super chats. I'll get to you in order, and I'll definitely get to you as fast as I can. Okay. Let's see here. That's the best. If there's another chart you want me to look at, that's what this one looks like right now. It's resembling a corrective wave. It could get all the way up to these regions up here, okay? But I don't have any divergence here on the 6-hour or the 4-hour, so chances are we're gonna get a pull down and then one more high. So that's a good chance the way that wave is gonna play out. But this looks like it's potentially finishing a 3-wave move. Okay, this looks corrective at the beginning. How do I look up the time market cap? If you give me the ticker, the chart ticker, I'll definitely look at that up. I mean, I could put in time against BTC, but see, they don't have a USD or a USDT. Yeah, AVAX USD, sure. Okay. Now, this is a different chart. I like this chart a lot. It looks, it's got a nice wave structure to it. It's got some divergence working here, but it looks like it's got a little bit more upside to go, maybe. So this resembles like a 5-wave beginning, okay? And that looks like we're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the third wave. So I would guess that this is like a 1, 2. This is wave 3, okay? We get into 4, 5. If I zoom out a little bit, the daily. Yeah, this looks like it's got more up to me, for sure. I say for sure, nothing's for sure. But we're finishing up. It's like maybe an ending diagonal or something like that. You got to be careful here, though, because we do have divergence here between this wave, that wave, and now this wave and this wave. Okay, so it's triple divergence working. So you got to be careful. It's due for a corrective wave. It's due for a wave to the downside. Most likely, it's finishing up. So watch out for a down move here soon. And on the 6-hour, 4-hour chart. But it may have some more up to go. We'll see where this goes. But it's mixed signals here. Mixed signals here. But it's looking bullish overall. If you're holding for a while, I think an impulse wave has to finish, and it's got more up to go. Now, I don't know how this is going to react with Bitcoin, okay? In other words, I don't know how Bitcoin and this is going to react, because here's an idea that instead of this being a 5-wave move, this could simply be a 3-wave move where you got an A, a B, and then a C. And that C wave is counted like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's 5. And that's done. If that's ABC, now it's what is it correcting? Anybody's guess, right? But what is that? Then if Bitcoin takes a dive here, then most likely AVAX will as well. Again, we do have bearish divergence right there on this 12-hour chart. 8-hour chart there. I mean, all the charts are showing that bearish divergence. So anyway, it's looking fairly bearish here. This may have a little bit more up to go, maybe, but looks like it's going to get a breakdown pretty quick there. So there's AVAX. Didn't do Ethereum yet. I haven't gotten to Ethereum. Sorry about that. All right. There's AVAX. Let's go now to Ryan. Ryan Lewis is asking about TLRY. Do you want that again? You want the stock? Perfect. All right. What is this thing doing here? So this is a new stock back in August of 2018. Had an initial offering and a pump. And then the dump. That's normal to see. Now we've got a wave 1 in. Looks like we've got a pullback all the way back down to its bottom price. I don't know anything about the fundamentals of this chart at all. I'm just looking at the 3-day chart, and the 3-day chart has broken its structure to the upside. So it looks like the shape of this wave is going to be going up. Let me put it on log scale here. 3 up, 3 down. Looks like, ooh. It's a nice 3-wave move. Looks like a 3-wave correction. Let's go to the daily. Hard to tell where this is going to come back. But it's come back pretty deep. It's found support at the top of these waves. It looks like a decent buy. Like I said, I don't know anything about TLRY, but it looks like a decent buy here. in this range. I mean, it's pretty low. I don't know what is Tilray? What is that? What kind of stock is that? New. I'm just using TradingView. Oh, Mary Jane stock. Is that a marijuana stock? Gotcha. Yeah, it might be on the up on an up move here. I don't know where it's going to go really. I just know that this was a three-wave correction, and now we've come back down to the previous levels. So chances are this is going to play around here at the bottom for a bit. It may go back up. So I think weed stocks will probably, as they become normalized, they'll eventually go up again. So. But yeah, we have broken the structure here on the 12-hour, but we are going up, creating hidden bearish divergence. So I don't know if there's going to have another little hit to the low before it goes up again. But that's a possibility as well, where it hits that low. But this isn't an area. This isn't a bad area to think about DCAing in. If you think that if you think the market supports weed stocks like this, and you don't think they're going out of business, this wouldn't be a bad area to invest in this area on the chart at all, with its upside just very, very, very high. So very low price right now. It has broken structure. There could be a lower low made, but you know, this isn't a bad area, and I give financial advice. But as a trader, it wouldn't be a bad risk to reward. You know, to dip your foot in, maybe buy some shares and see what happens. Okay. All right. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to look at for the Tilray chart. But I'll go on to the next chart. Let me know if there's something else, Ryan, you want me to look at. Chromia, CHR. Okay, let's do it. KuCoin. Found it. Oh, nice pumpy chart. The first thing I see on the chart here is the bearish divergence right here on the 12-hour, right there. I see bearish divergence. That's the first thing that jumps out at me when I zoom in on this on the 2-hour chart. This is either making a 3-wave up, and then it's going to get ready. So we got 1 3-wave up, and then now the 3rd wave. So it's A, B, and looking for C. That's kind of like what we're looking for Bitcoin. Or this is going to continue to the upside right here and just rip through that divergence. Okay, so you know, it's gonna rip past. If we get a rip to the upside, then it's gonna break that trend line right here. This is the 2-hour chart. Let's look at the 4-hour trend. Yeah, there it is. But you see that divergence we're looking at right there between this wave here, 3-wave pullback, 5th wave right there. That looks like a 4th and a 5th right here. This looks like it needs to come back down for a 4th, and then maybe get a 5th wave to the upside like that. And then overall, we might be looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, something like that. But the near-term move of this chart, best I can tell, high probability is this move right here. Come on. Okay, looking at the smaller time frame, this looks like a 5-wave move. That looks like a 5-wave move. Now, let's see. Let's measure it and see if it measures like a 5-wave move. It does not measure like a 5-wave move. It measures like a 3-wave move. Okay, so it measures more like a 3, even though it looks like a 5. So I don't know how to read this, but it could be an A, B, C right there. Okay, and then now what we've got here is a really, really ugly A, B, C here. We pull the wave like that. This thing could go up and break the high. No problem. If this thing wants to pump up, come break the high even up here, and then come down in 5 waves, it could still do that as a 3, 3, 5 flat. And then after that, we'd be looking for more upside as a potential wave structure. So that's the way I am reading Chromium on the KuCoin chart. I'm seeing a downward turn, but I think we got a little bit more up to go. Could come and break the high. But don't get too greedy up here. This is the take profit zone. We're in take profit zones potentially, and then looking for a downward move potentially. Let's see if there's any divergence on the chart. Yeah, we got divergence working here between this wave here and that wave there, that and that. So yeah, I think I already highlighted that. Ryan Lewis, as far as the Tilray chart, I didn't see a clear 1-2. Let's see. Yeah, on the Tilray chart, I didn't see a clear 1-2. It wasn't clear to me that it was a 1-2. It looked like it was going up correctively. So I'm not as optimistic as you are about a 1-2 right now. Otherwise the one wave isn't finished. Once the one wave gets finished, then we'll see a 2-wave pullback. So back from the Tilray chart, I didn't see any clear 1-2. It wasn't ready yet. So if you remind me next week, if you'll remind me, I'll just do an update for you without another super chat if you like. If you'll remind me. Next Sunday, I'll take a peek at it again. We'll see where it got to. All right. Chromium 1099. Let me know if that's helpful to you. Okay, good. We agree. All right, and then let's see. Then we're looking at Matt's asking for helium, HNT. Yeah, no problem. And glad you love the channel. That makes me feel great. Hopefully Binance is okay. Okay, that's interesting. That's 4-hour chart. Let's go to the daily first to see what it's doing. Ooh, look at that. Really nice wave structure. Love this wave structure, okay? And we're not finished with the third wave. Okay, we're totally not finished with the third. We got a nice 1-2 and then a 1-2 here. So this is looking super. Helium's looking super bullish. Best I can tell. Looking really, really bullish. We got a 1-2, and now we're in 1-2. We're in the third wave of the third wave, and that's not even finished. The best I can see. Looks really bullish to me. 1-2. This is going to get up here somewhere probably. Something like that. Best I can tell. So we're looking at this like, come on. 1-2. 3, 4, and then 5, something like that to finish it out. That'll give you some divergence here. So once this comes back down and then comes back up, providing divergence between those two waves, then expect another move to the downside like that. That's going to create hidden bull, okay? And then up we go for the fifth wave. So yeah, this is in really, really good shape. If you're in from down here, I would hold that sucker. I would just hold that for a while. 80 looks very reasonable. 75 to 80 looks a very reasonable target zone, even higher than that. But yeah, I'd be thinking about taking profit, a preliminary profit somewhere around 65 for a pullback. You might reinvest some of that back in up to 80 and see if that plays. That'd be a nice trade. Holding since $1.50. Keep holding that sucker, man. It's a nice looking chart. It's one of the better charts I've seen. All right, let's jump into Ethereum and do some analysis on Ethereum, okay? So the way I'm looking at Ethereum here is I'm looking at this as a potential reversal right here. That this was that this was a 5-wave move to the downside. Okay, we got a 3-wave pullback, and now we've got an impulse back down to the downside, and we're getting a very large 3-wave move. And so the way I'm counting this is a 1 2 1 2. Okay, so I'm looking at A, B, and C, and the C isn't finished. I see 1099. Yeah, I see you, buddy, and I'll get on that in just a minute, right after Ethereum, if you can hang in there. So that's the way I'm kind of looking at Ethereum very quickly. I could be wrong on that. Obviously, I could be wrong on any of these charts, guys, but this is the way it's looking from an Elliott wave standpoint. Just a quick perusal at the chart. So this is the way I'm thinking about it. I want to see this thing finish. It has already hit the 1-to-1 extension, but I think it's going to go a little higher based on the wave count that I'm seeing here. Probably up here to the 127 or the 1414. Now it's probably got a flag out here for a 4th wave and then go up for a 5th. But I would like it not to break this. I don't want to see it break the top of this wave. So if Ethereum breaks 4,800, guys, I'm not going to like it a whole lot. Okay. I'd like to see it stay around 4760, 4780 range. Okay. So I'd like to see it get up here about 4760 to 4780 and then dump it from there. Okay. And I'm looking at this as a 1 2 1 2 and then a bigger move to the downside. Okay. Zooming out to look at what that would be on the higher time frame. This would be the beginning of a 5-wave move to the downside. 1 2 3 4 5 3-wave pullback. 1 2 3 4 5. Some kind of a larger move like that. Okay. Once that plays, this could be a 1 2 1 2 to the upside. This could be this could turn into, sorry guys, this could turn into that big old move that I was telling you guys about before, where this could be 1 2 3 4 5, and that's a part of a larger correction here, which then takes us up again. Okay, that's very bullish count in the long term. Okay, but we get a big dump. All right, so that's a possibility there for Ethereum. That's a possible count. But basically, looking at this up here is a 1 2 to the downside, looking for another move to the downside. I think this wave is about cooked. We'll see if that's about finished or not. That's Ethereum, real fast. All right, let's look at CHZ buy request here. Can I do it against USDT? Is that fine? Is there a particular chart you'd like to see it on? Oh, on Coinbase. USDT on Coinbase. There it is. Perfect. All right. Now, so this is one of those... this is one of those charts, guys, where there's not a whole lot to look at from an Elliott wave standpoint. And I'd warn you about, requesting these types when you don't have a lot of history here. This has just been since July. There's not a whole lot of Elliott wave, theory going on here. If I just pull the fibs on this one right here, you'll notice, we've gotten up to the 1618, and we wicked up here between the 1618 and the 2618, and then we dumped again, and now we're working our way back up. When I go, that's on the daily. Go on the 6-hour chart, it's just trashy. Oh, is that ever trashy? Chances are this is going to keep working its way up to retest this high and then come back down, maybe as a 3-wave move. That would be a guess, but I really don't have any Elliott wave reason to believe, or to know or understand what this is doing. Yeah, I'll try the line chart and see if it works there. The line chart, again, pulling the fibs here. I don't have a real clear beginning of this wave. It's kind of moved like Bitcoin moved. Okay, a 3-wave pullback, and now so this is looking very much like a 3-wave move. 1 2 3 4 5, and it's looking about finished here. I got divergence here on the line chart. Okay, so I would really look at this as 3 waves with a correction coming, most likely. That's the way I'm thinking about it here, guys. So we're on the 6-hour chart. We got divergence being working. So yeah, this might have a little bit more upside. Maybe the 1618 region here, 64 cents or something like that. Maybe we'll see. We'll see if it gets that high. I can't guarantee it'll get that high, but could. Looks like it's got room to get that high for sure. So I don't know anything about this particular one, and if this has more upside to go, but just not a super simple chart here, guys. But yeah, I would guess that this thing is just going to keep rocking, retesting 65, 70 cents, something like that. And then if Bitcoin pulls back, tomorrow, whatever, this is probably going to fall with it. CoinEx for CHZ. Is there more? Let's try Binance. Oh yeah, there's a lot more time here. A lot more time here. Now this makes a lot more sense why this is a three-wave move. See, this makes a lot more sense now. So on the Binance chart here, we've got a clear three-wave move here. This now becomes a clear three-wave move that's about finished, and then we're going to get another move down. See, all the charts are doing this, guys. We're getting this expanded flat, most likely, in the middle. So, yeah, I'd watch 59, anywhere from 59 to 69 cents in that ballpark there on something like this, and then yeah, something down after this. But this is looking fairly finished, so be careful. We don't have to go up a whole lot, especially if Bitcoin, dives this week. Then maybe this is going to go down with it. So it's a sports coin, okay. Just kind of peeking at what Ethereum's doing here in small time frame. I'm not sure we're getting this triangle, guys. We'll see. It needs to go up from here, but it's taken an awful long time to develop. If it is a triangle, it's taken an awful long time to develop. I was hoping this was going up for that triangle move, but it just dumped on us. We'll see. I'm just cleaning up my chart a little bit, guys. Okay, so yeah, I see this finishing up and then coming down maybe for oh, all right. My nose is stuffy. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Matt is asking for so 10.99. Hopefully that was good on the chart there. Let's see. Let's do armor. Is that a stock, Matt? Is that a stock? What is that? What's the ticket? What's the ticker? Give me the ticker symbol, buddy, and I'll pull it up. Not finding it. It's got to be ARMOR against something. You want the Uniswap, or which one of these charts do you want? I'll do it again. I'll do the Uniswap. You want wrapped BTC? We'll do it wrapped BTC, I guess. Yeah, that's no good. That's no good at all. What is that chart doing? Qu'est-ce que c'est faire? Or something like that. My French is so bad. I mean, there's nothing on the chart yelling it's going up, but yeah, there's nothing here, unfortunately. But usually when you get the initial pumps and then the dumps after that, it came down in 3 waves, came back down to almost zero here. So, I mean, if Armor is any good, it's probably going to go sideways and start working its way up. If you're in from down here, it's probably worth. I mean, I don't know anything about it, but it's probably going up. Does anybody know about Armor? But I mean, if it's like most of the pump coins, it'll eventually come up, come back down, and then eventually go up and spike again. So just hold it and be patient for it. I mean, you can't get any lower against BTC. I see. Sorry, I don't have any better news for you. All right. Somebody asked me about Digi something earlier. Who was that? And then Leo's asking me for Nexo USD. I'll do that real fast. Guys, but remember, a lot of the crappy... all right, you got to give me the ticker, buddy, because Nexo USDT isn't a thing. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, it is a thing. Okay, this looks like Bitcoin. We had an impulse. It finished. We got a 3-wave, and then looks like we're going to get another 3-wave or 5-wave down. So this is just looking just like Bitcoin, Leo. All the TA for Bitcoin's playing the same way. 3, 3, 5. Looks about finished. I see one more pump in the works. One more pump at the very end. Looks like an ending diagonal right here. Boom. Boom. Looks like that's about finished. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more pump. One more pump. And then you got a nice A, B, C right there. Done. And you got, come on. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 right there. Looks done. And then a big dump coming. That's what I see. So yeah, there's Nexo USDT. That's what it looks like to me. That looks like a nice clear chart. Digibyte, what's... I wouldn't be buying it right now. Don't buy it right now. Taking profits right about now. Okay, Digibyte. Did you? So, is it DGB? Yeah. Not a big fan. Excuse me, I'm not a big fan of this chart. My ear's itching, sorry. What is this doing? Yeah, 5. This looks like it's going to complex us out here. Looks like it wants to do that. Maybe one more high and then boom. Boom, 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 and then up we go after that. Maybe if they get complex on us. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know that it's ready. Hidden bear on this chart. Hidden bear. Boom, boom, boom. I hope my analysis, Leo, is okay. I hope it's good for you. It's just a quick look at it. Again, it's just an idea. Just always, guys, take my ideas with a grain of salt. They may play out. They may not. It's just a quick look from an Elliott wave standpoint. Okay. Guys, I'm having a hard time keeping up with the chat. So, you know, if there's a particular chart you want to see and you don't want to wait for me to catch it in the chat, super chat it. I don't care. I don't even care if it's $1 or something. Just super chat it so that I see it. I'll do a couple more, guys, but I'm getting kind of tired and ready to call it a night tonight. I got a feeling we're gonna have a big night, or maybe not tonight, but a big day tomorrow. So I want to be ready for that. Thanks, Devar, and sorry for that. Appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, I couldn't find it on TradingView. Leo, you're too kind, man. You got to stop it, man. You got to stop. All right, I see somebody asked for Shiba, and somebody else asked for something up a little higher. What was that? I was looking in the chat for it. Oh yeah, Casper. Also, if you could put the chart with what you want it against, USDT or whatever, that kind of stands out as well. So let me look at Shiba and Casper. Oh, we got a super chat. Let's look at SCRT first. remember, guys, make sure you're not asking me for a crap coin, okay? Make sure it's got plenty of time. Oh, no. Don't waste your money new on these charts, okay? On these charts that don't have any history, there's not a whole lot I can help you with. And I don't want you to waste your money. So give me another chart request that's not like this, okay? New, you get a free one. Just give me another chart request because there's just nothing here. This is just all speculation that I just don't have. I mean, I can throw some fibs on it and tell you where, we're sitting at the 1-to-1 extension right here. Looks like it wants to come down. Looks like it wants to come down to these regions right here, back down to this region there, and then up from there. That would be nice if it did that. That would be a nice move. I like that one. Well, the chart you asked me about against BUSD, it doesn't have any kind of history here at all. Stop it with the box. Yeah, I think it's gonna go up. I think it's gonna go up. Let's try this against like the USD instead of BUSD. Because you asked me against the BUSD. So let's see what the Binance. There we go. See against the US dollar calculated by TradingView. That gives us a lot of. Now that makes a lot of sense. That looks like a very bullish chart right there. That's a very bullish chart. Now we have some context for this three-wave move. So that makes a lot of sense. So there you go. Really looks nice. It's bouncing off this area. So yeah, we got some lower targets here in our corrective pocket right in here. We got some lower targets. It might be done. But what jumps out at me is the hidden bullish divergence on this chart is massive. Okay. Hidden bull in this chart is massive. Boom and boom right there. I don't have any local divergence here. I'd like to see local divergence. Don't have to see it, but I'd like to see it. So that would be nice to see. One more hit to the low and then up we go. So I'd like to see a couple, maybe even a couple more hits to the low and then up we go. But that looks pretty decent as a possibility there. Okay, let's take a peek at Shiba next. Shiba. Yeah, I got a feeling they're just going to... Guys, I got a feeling this was just a meme pump. Okay, three-waving, up, three-waving, up, three-waving, up. I was just going to... Eventually, it's going to go up, but, right now, it's just... They're going to keep it in the range until they randomly pump it at some point. They'll probably pump it at some point and then dump it again. So I imagine it's going to end up doing something like that. Let me draw that a little cleaner here. Oh. So yeah, you're welcome, New, by the way. 3 down, 3 up, 3 down. Maybe something like this. Boom, 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 and then down we go again for some kind of flat maybe, and then it might pump again. But that's going to take an awful long time to play out. So there's Shiba for you. Somebody asked me about Shiba. Somebody else asked me about something else. What was it? Let's look at FTM. Sure, FTM. My pleasure. There, El Gato, FTM, USD, Phantom. Okay. Ooh, nice chart. I like this chart. That's a bullish chart as well. Phantom's a really nice chart. We got a nice 1-2 wave here. We got a flat down here for a 2, and now we're getting some kind of a 1, 2. Yeah, this is a tough little wave here. Let's look at it on the daily. See what the line chart shows me. Yeah, seeing this divergence down here is pretty powerful here. So, this is probably the top here. Okay. Probably the top. We're going to get on the daily a deeper correction. I would wait to buy Phantom again until the daily makes its way back down here to oversold, to where this gets back down here somewhere in this range, even all the way down here potentially. So again, I see a dump in the works. It looks like it's already started. You got divergence on this time frame. You got a break of structure and a retest. It's very clear on the daily. Looks like down is the direction for Phantom right now until we get another up move, whether it's there or somewhere in between. And it may take a lot more time than this to come down. So we'll see. But yeah, this looks down to me. On this chart, it looks down. See the divergence we got working here? Well, not there, but between here and here. Yeah, it's looking fairly cooked. Might get a pullback and then a continuation. So FTM looks down. Yeah, Jonah, no problem. No problem at all. Okay, let's look at AMP. Why not? Hopefully, it's one of those. Oh, it's a new coin. Nothing here on AMP, guys. I prefer we stay away from the new coins. Don't ask me about too many new coins, guys, because not a whole lot I can help you with. Most likely to see this fractal right here, you're going to get more action like this. It'll be pump and dump till eventually it goes up higher. So somebody had to ask about Doge. I can't read the Doge chart. There's nothing really Elliott wave there. I mean, I could peek at it and guess. I'll guess it for you. All right, Doge. Three. Yeah, I'm looking at Doge coming down some more. Okay, and so I got 3 up, I got 3 down, and then maybe up again. So maybe it's due for a pump soon, but I see down first and then a pump after that, maybe. And so get up here to retest the highs. So my quick take just on the wave structure, just looking at it real fast. I got 3 down there. I got 3 up here. Now I'm working my way down here. So I got 3 up, 3 down, and then 5 up. Looks like it's making a flat real fast on Doge. That's all the time I'm going to give Doge. Yeah, let's look at DOT. DOT's got a nice chart. DOT looks finished to me. I'll be honest with y'all. DOT looks real finished. I got a 3 with, well, I say that. Yeah, it does. I mean, if you look at it like 12-hour, you see from here to there, we got the divergence. So this could be the top of 3, and that could be the top of 5 that's finished, and then we're making our way down. So this is like a wave 4, and this is wave 5. Okay, or this is an A, B, and a C. Don't think that's the case though, because we got the divergence there, but this could be something like that, or we're simply getting something like that on DOT. Let's look at a little smaller time frame here. See, we got some hidden bullish divergence down here. We got hidden bull on DOT. Excuse me. Woo. Sorry about that, guys. Getting tired. It's gonna be 1, 2. So I see this coming down again, getting oversold, and then a 3-way pullback, and then a down again, something like that. Check it back with BTC again. Okay, my triangle is back in play potentially. Triangle is back in play. I'm hoping for a triangle in here, something like this. 3 down, we get 3 up here. 3 down, 3 up, but it's probably going to be real flat. It's probably going to be one of those that takes forever. Forever. Hey, Percy, you're going to have to pick one. No, pick one. I'm not going to do all of those. So pick one that you really want to see, and I'll look at those, okay? And if you spam the channel, I won't do it. Okay? No spam in the chat. No spam in the chat. If you super chat, then you can spam all you want. No, you didn't have to time him out, buddy. You're in timeout, Percy. All right, let's look at ADA. Anyway, there's DOT for you. I'm not sure if we're going to get another high here or down. It looks like we got a 5-wave move, so DOT looks finished. When I look at DOT, I look at 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and now we're working our way down in a move like that. But there is hidden bull divergence, but there's room to come down here on the 4-hour, on the 6-hour. All right, let's look at ADA. Oh man, I'm getting tired, guys. I'm yawning now. The yawns have come. There's ADA. What do we got going on here? 12-hour chart. Okay, here's what I'm seeing with ADA. Here's what I'm seeing with ADA. The very first thing I see is I got 3 waves there. Okay. Then I got this 3-wave move there. Now, this isn't pretty right there. That's not a pretty move. But that's a possible move there. And now we got an impulse down. I was looking for 3 waves back, but we haven't really got anything very pretty. This might impulse a little bit on us here. I'd hope it comes back up a little bit and then down. Okay, so I'd like to see ADA come down. So I'd like to see a 3, and then this is going to end up being a real slow, methodical dump, maybe. Where it just kind of dumps down here. That's an idea. Don't hate me. But then maybe a pump after that. So into 2022 maybe. Oh yeah, Farhan. I forgot about Hut. I will look at Hut here shortly. So yeah, ADA is a really difficult chart to read. Sorry about that, guys. Bit of a difficult chart to read for sure. Let's look at Hut. Is that the mining group there, buddy? On the NASDAQ? Hut 8 Mining Corp. Farhan. Well, what was my ADA statement? I forgot. What did I say? I forgot what I said. You got to remind me. What did I say? Okay. All right. Let's look at the NASDAQ hut. This one's going up. It's going up. No problem. Let's see here. Oh. Well, I mean, I'd like to see it do that, right? Because that's the way the structure looks like it's heading. But I might be wrong on that. Did I not look at Casper? I'm so sorry. I thought I looked at Casper. Yeah. Yeah, I think I could look at Casper next, sure. I thought I did. I remember reading it. Apologize there, RB. I'm tired. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we are, I mean, on the 12-hour and the daily, we are showing divergence. This does look like a 5-wave finished move, potentially, so be careful in this range. Looking about finished. That's looking like an extended 5th wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking done. Looking like it's ready for a major correction to the downside. So that's where I'm thinking this one's heading, is down for a 3-wave. Okay? Back down to this region at least. I would say back down to $8 at least there on HUT. So careful on HUT. I think it's about finished. 12-hour looks to be done. Looks like it broke structure already. Yeah, it's looking pretty cooked. I personally would be taking profit if it were me. Were it I, not financial advice, I would be looking to take profit in this zone. Yeah. But I've been wrong before, and I could be wrong again. But that looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's looking pretty cooked. Not too shabby. There might be one more high. The infamous one more hit to the high that never comes. One more hit to the high that never comes. All right, let's look at Casper. And I'm going to call it quits after Casper, guys. We're going to call Casper. We'll take a peek at BTC one more time. Just check in with her, and then we'll call it a night, guys, because I'm tired. Okay, Casper. Is that the sleep? Is that the sleep? Casper sleep, or you want the Casper Labs USDT? I'm assuming you want USDT. Looks like it's a trash coin. Yeah. It's not great in the initial offering. You got the dump back to. Hey, good night, New, and you're welcome, Farhan. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of reading this kind of wave structure. I mean, looking like you're getting a bit of a pump right now. You know, you got to move there. You got a 3-wave back. Is this going to go up and then down and then up again? Hard to tell. There's not really a whole lot I can do here on Casper. It's just kind of a new coin, and it's doing what new coins kind of do. It kind of ranges, you know, and pumps and dumps. You know, it's just kind of, that's the way she acts. That's the way it's acting. So really, this is acting like most new coins are acting. Sorry I can't give you any better, but this is just, you go look at any new coin offering. This is the way they work. They pump at the beginning. They dump, you know, off the initial offering, and then you're gonna have periods of pumps and then 3-wave corrections, and then it'll go sideways and it'll pump out of nowhere and then dump out of nowhere. And it's hard to trade that. You're in on the ground floor. I mean, just kind of buy it and hold it. Hopefully, it'll go up on you. So. But I don't know anything about Casper, so I can't help you there. I'm not the kind of guy that knows much about the fundamentals. I'm just a chart reader, guys. I just read charts and read Elliott waves. So you guys have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Let's take a peek one more time into Bitcoin. Oh, no, not another dump again. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't think it's triangling. I don't think it's giving me the triangle I wanted to see. So I was hoping it was forming a triangle in here, but doesn't look like it. It's just ranging right now. After this pump here, it's just kind of ranging. I don't know what it's gonna do. I think it needs to pump up before it comes down. So probably go sideways again. Probably go sideways through the night. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. Probably Bitcoin will go up and down and up and spike and then dump. I don't know. Probably barred on us. We'll see. Yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure, guys. Y'all have a great night. Thanks for stopping by the channel. I guess I can, on the way out, I saw that quick XRP beg there. I hate XRP right now because the chart sucks, but I'll take a peek at it real fast. It's doing a little bit, the chart's doing a little bit better than I had. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at XRP like this. I got 3. I'm looking for 3. It could be finished. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm looking for this right here. That's my take on XRP real fast. Looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking for that to finish. And then up we go. And that'll be this. So that's my take on the 4-hour chart. Take a screenshot. That's what I'm thinking. All right. You guys have a fantastic evening. I was reading your comment here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Actually, People's Gardener on the 1-hour chart, I'm not looking at it as 3. I actually see it as a 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, right there. That 3 wave up. So I see this as 1, 2, 1, 2, with one more hit to the high, and then down we go. Have a great night, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, I got to cut the conversation short. I'm just pretty tired. Ready to get going. If you want to be part of the Discord, love to have you in there. Not too late in the month to join. Come on in. You're missing out on all kinds of fun. Come on in the Discord. If you like Sunday night charts, you'll love the Discord. Get this twice a day. Plus, you get to talk to your mic. We have a great time. So, anyway, love to have y'all in there. Hey, see yous. Wouldn't want to be yous. Have a great night, guys. Bye-bye.